Hey guys, welcome back to our Lucid Legacy challenge. We are back with the family. I kind of skipped over Friday because they were just going to school and doing nothing. And I believe we are going to prom with a friend, but I honestly don't fully remember. Well, I'm pretty sure we are because I believe one of Hunter's friends asked him to go to prom. Do I recall who that is? I really don't, which is a shame. But I know someone did. Because I remember, like, we were trying to find him a date to prom. So we went to, okay, yes. So we're going with Alexis. So I don't remember. I did give her a makeover, but I don't remember if I gave her a proper prom look, so we're gonna have to look into that. Another thing that we can do is because this guy, he's gonna get age up in the next week, and he on Friday already got a notification that he could graduate early. So I figured we could do a little aptitude test. We're not gonna let him graduate early, but we could do a little aptitude test and see, where he feels where he's gonna be going in the future. Is he gonna, go into the whole farming thing like his family, or is he gonna do something else? Who knows? He has been doing a lot of stuff with rodeo and everything, so he has been leaning more towards the rodeo stuff and whatnot, but you never know. I did also get Grace a little knitting things. I figured, it's gonna be time soon where, she's gonna, I mean, already because we hit the lotto, we really haven't had to do that much as far as like farm life work and everything, and we've been able to hire help and everything for the farm. I really haven't been paying attention. I think all of our goats and sheep unfortunately have gone, and a lot of our chickens have gone, and also our cows gone. And I'm not going to be in any rush to like replenish that. I think eventually we'll get more of those, but not right now because I want to focus more on the kids anyways and focus more on their like school life and like high school and everything. Because we also still need to figure out exactly who we are going to be selecting for the next gen. I definitely think Hunter is out of the equation because he's not really, even just like naturally when I'm not like influencing his next steps and everything, he just doesn't gravitate to the computer really ever, but the two younger ones do. Speaking of which, I was thinking about one of my favorite toys and I can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and to feel sad. Keep looking for it, play with a different toy. It's okay to be sad. I'd say keep looking for it. You'll eventually find it. It's got to be somewhere. But like I was saying, it's basically between Austin and Abigail because they're the only two that's really been playing. Like literally right before I started, first thing in the morning, she was actually playing with the computer and playing some game on the computer. So I definitely think it's going to be a toss up between these two on who's going to be the next gen. And I want to see like in high school kind of where they end up gravitating more towards. We kind of had him gravitating more towards like sciencey kind of stuff, and she's been more artsy and whatnot, which I think that they'll end up having some skills in those kinds of areas because she's already mastered her creative skill and motor skill, and he's mastered the creative skill and the mental skill. So they are very, very similar. So we'll just have to see because he's already gotten some, like he's already level 3 with gaming. He's got some skills in singing and all of that jazz. She's also has some gaming skill, not as much as him. So, we might be leaning more towards Austin. I don't know. We will have to see kind of where everything takes them naturally and like with school and whatnot. Well, high school, because obviously they're already in school. But that being said, as far as the farm, as I was trying to replant some of these crops here, so I'm gonna just keep on doing that. I'm just using whatever she has, honestly. I'm not really paying too much attention. So she can do that. I was having him, even though we don't really have any animals, I was having him kind of just refill everything. So then like once we do get more animals, everything will be good to go in that aspect. And I think I'm going to have him go and harvest more of this prairie grass because we find a lot of good stuff here, so he has nothing else to do. See, like, okay, so Austin's back on the computer. These guys, they kind of can do whatever they want for the most part because they will be aging up in the next couple of days as well. Another thing that we could also get prepared for is, I don't know if we can do both since they're going to essentially be happening both around this evening, but he does need to win another Hanford on Bagley Fentric Fair situation. And I believe it's pies this weekend. Yeah, it's pies and garden stuff. So we have plenty of garden stuff. We just don't have a pie. But I can maybe like get her to make a pie really quick. But again, I don't know if we're actually going to even be able to or have time to because of prom. And to me, what's more important? Prom's more important. There's always Fentric fairs, but your son is not going to be in high school forever. So, you know, we have to pick and choose what we want. And then he came back from his aptitude test. So let's see if we got any information. Hunter, oh goodness. Okay, Hunter has passed the academic aptitude test and has received, oh my goodness, has received a major performance boost as well as a boost in responsibility. And this kid is literally trashing our house. What is wrong with you? You guys know better than that. Express disappointment. Okay, I'm going to have him do a little studying, I think, so that he can, because I don't think he finished his homework, but he can't really do his homework because it says that he has exams. So we'll just do that really quickly so we can go ahead and have that done for the weekend. And I completely forgot about prom. They want to have a little get together before prom. Do we want to go? I guess we can go, and then we can, while we're there, we can, you know, kind of make sure that everyone has, or at least most importantly, Hunter and his date, Alexis, have proper prom outfits. But we can go in ahead and invite Conrad because Conrad is our friend. Well, he was our friend. He was definitely friends with Conrad, was he not? Now I'm confused. But we should definitely invite our date. And he's been friends with Caitlin and Malia for a while, so I guess we should probably invite them too, but we're only inviting their friends. I don't know why it's showing that he's not friends with Conrad. That's really weird, because I think he's a part of our little group. Probably going to be a lackluster party here. But I'm just going to double check, because I'm pretty positive he's supposed to be friends with Conrad. Yeah, Conrad is literally a part of our group, but it's showing that they have like no relationship. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, let's chit chat to Conrad, because we know Conrad. Conrad is literally our cousin. Doesn't make any sense. You know what it might do? It might be doing is it might have removed Conrad from like our family trees kind of situation because Conrad was our Uncle Emmett's, right? No, not Emmett's. It was one of our uncle's stepsons. Yes, it was Mark's stepson. And Mark is no longer with Conrad's mother. So that would probably explain that. But I feel like, you know, they would still maintain some sort of relationship because they basically, like, he was basically raised with Mark, which I did notice that pretty much the only people living in the Layton household is Etta, Anna, and Conrad. So I think Conrad's mom might be no longer with us. So that might be why Mark has remarried. Yeah, she is no longer with us. So, death by killer chicken. Oh, see, I didn't even know this. So, this is Mark's kid with Mindy, but I guess Mark was like, I can't raise this baby by myself, so I'm gonna go and find a new woman, and, you know, we're just gonna live our lives sans Conrad. I feel like I need to fix that. I feel like Conrad needs to move in with Mark and his new little family, because how is his half-brother with his stepfather that he basically grew up with? Because I don't think, well, this is his dad. But I feel like he's lived with Mark for so long, and if he's living with Mark's mother and sister, he should be living with Mark. So we'll probably fix that. I didn't realize that that was the whole situation there. But anyways, we will get them chit-chatting again because they know each other. Also, take this time before prom actually starts to figure out their outfits and everything. Because I'm pretty positive This guy does not have anything to wear to prom. I think Alexa might have an outfit to wear to prom because I obviously had to give her a makeover in general. So I don't know what kind of vibes he would be giving as far as going to prom. I feel like it should be fairly simple, but I don't know. I feel like there needs to be like more options. I'm gonna just put him in like more of like a simple situation like that. So I don't think that he really fits in with like the high school years kind of outfits that they have for prom there, because I think those are too like flashy for him. But I guess we could do one without a tie, because like this one is kind of without a tie. But I just don't like how it's like completely buttoned up at the very, very tippity top. Maybe something like this, because this one is like similar to the first one that I had on him, but it just doesn't have a tie to it. So it makes it a little bit more like chill vibes. Well, I guess we could do like a burgundy kind of color. We can do a little something different. I don't want to do brown, but burgundy. I think the burgundy looks good. And I would prefer for his pants. He is a muscular guy, as you can see. So I hate how the pants fit him. I feel like they need to be more like straight because they're like hugging his thighs a lot. I don't know if we have any pants that would really, and those are too baggy. Oy, oy. So I just do like black pants to go with it? Or does that look crazy? I'd rather them match. Well, no, because this one doesn't even really have, like, the reds are off. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the same pack, or the same, like, CC pack, but the reds don't really suit each other. So I think we'll just go with the black bottoms, and I think the brown shoes are fine. Or should we go for something else? Because they're like a reddish brown. You know, it's prom. You can have a little bit of fun with your colors. And then hair-wise, I guess we could do a little something different to his hair. The only problem is if we're going to be able to find one that's like a similar color. I really struggled a lot to find a hair that was similar length and like at least a similar color to his original hair. And I feel like this one kind of suits it because it still kind of has a little bit of length. And it's not the exact right color, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I think that's what we'll go with, because I think it's, like, a little bit more put together, or, you know, it makes it look like he put some sort of effort into his look. And I think that's what we'll do. I think he's going to keep it pretty simple, stupid. And I think that looks pretty good. I feel like that took me a bit longer than what it should have, but then again, I didn't really put too much effort into it, so it didn't take too long. I don't know. So we will go in really quick and try and like, I'll just see if they have like decent outfits for, I feel like this can totally work for prom. So I think that's fine because it's giving prom kind of esque vibes. And so for the girls, let me just double check and make sure, most important, his date that he's not talking to. I'm just gonna pause it because I feel like he should totally be talking to his date. And apparently he did something because it gave me the option to apologize. So he definitely, I think, should be talking. Okay, so she has a nice, very proper. Now it makes me feel like he should be going, and I should give him something a little bit better, or maybe at least let him wear a tie. We may be reassessing his maybe. I just feel like, do we want him to go all out, or do we want him to still stick with, like, he's a country boy kind of vibes, and, like, he's really chill. He doesn't, like, try too hard with his outfits and the stuff, so, like, that's kind of what I wanted to go for. But I guess, you know, you only have prom once. I've been making such a big deal about him being able to go to prom, and I made his outfit pretty simple. I think we'll change her outfit because it looked like she just had like a white dress situation, and like I feel like if she's wearing a big ball gown kind of vibe, then we need to have a little something extra with it. So we'll probably give her a little makeover, or prom makeover. Okay, so hers is good. So I don't know what happened with this one. Oh no, wait. Okay, this is his date. See, there's two redheads right next to each other, so I got myself mixed up. So apparently it's just his friend that he apparently needs to apologize for. But we're going to go to Caitlin and make sure that she has something. And I don't know, we don't really know this guy. He just invited us to a party. So I don't think I'm really going to worry about getting him put together. But I think first, most importantly, we're going to kind of fix his up a little bit more. Because now I feel bad if he's wearing something so simple and plain. Let me just look at the styled looks that they have for high school years to see. They don't even have a prom look. Well, maybe if I'm informal, that would probably help, right? See, I just don't think you'd be wearing something that flashy, you know? Or this flashy. I mean, do they have like something that's more simple in that pattern or like that option? Well, there's also well, I don't think you'd be wearing a scarf. Oh, it must be a full body outfit. So I'm sure if that's the case, if it's a full body outfit, there's definitely nothing that's at least a little bit simpler there. Okay, so I ended up going with something completely different. It took me forever. I will fully admit, it took me forever. But this is what I ended up going with. His body is just so muscular that I feel like everything just doesn't fall on his body and it all like looks slightly off and weird and I just couldn't figure out anything. So I just went with a little bow tie situation. I added a little, whatever it's called. It's escaping my brain. I know it starts with the B, but I just can't think of the rest of the word. I'm hoping it matches her. I honestly kind of forgot what her dress looked like, so I'm hoping it matches. If it doesn't, oh well, I guess. Because I really, if I have to go back and change it again, I'll be so mad. Okay, it's green. Her dress is green. Red and green. I mean, honestly, there's not even really that many other options, so we're just gonna stick with it. It's not gonna be the best situation, but after all the time that I just spent trying to figure out something that was at least decent for him, I'm not even gonna bother with trying to do anything more. Okay, and then we're gonna give her a quick little number because the amount of time I've already spent on Hunter. Well, I mean, this actually kind of works just fine. You know what? We'll keep it. I'd like a little bit of a color, but I don't want it to be red. But that's a lot. But maybe we want to go for a lot. You know what? We'll do a lot here. And I'll just change her shoe to a more simple shoe. Maybe like this instead. Okay. We can call it. There we go. So I must have already planned the rest of the teens' formal wear with prom in mind. Because most of them did have like two different options of, you know, formal outfits. One that's a little more casual and one that was like prom-esque. Clearly, I did not think about that when I was creating Hunter's outfits for whatever reason. But we will enjoy our little pre-prom situation. All of the girls are heading out, so I don't know where they're going. So I'm gonna hit pause real quick. So, okay. I don't know where they're going, but they're all leaving. Prom is coming. The dance takes place on Saturday evening at Copperdale. We already know this. We already have a date. Did he glitch out and then just like cancel prom or something? No, it still has prom date as friends. I'm so confused. Because shouldn't it, I don't know what time it's supposed to start. That's also a problem. Should we just go home? I think we should just go home. The big question is, when does prom actually start? Because I honestly haven't had prom or gone to prom with my Sims in so long because it was glitching so badly that I skipped it every single time. So I have no idea when it's... I figured it should at least start like 6 or 7, right? That's what I'm going to assume. So we're going to go about our life and about our day until then. I'm hoping that prom starts at 7 because if not, we're going to be a hot mess. And we kind of already are a hot mess because I probably should have had him, like, you know, take a quick shower, all that jazz, brush his teeth, do a little something, primp up a little bit, or as quickly as possible. I'm pretty sure all he's going to end up doing is brushing his teeth at this point. Moment of truth. Yes, okay. Crossing our fingers, but I have not saved. I probably should have saved. But let's see if we can successfully go to prom and it not glitch out. Okay, where is our date? I do not see our date. Oh, there she is. She's not dressed in the prom outfit that we wanted her to be in. I'm also gonna hit pause because like this happens so quickly. I feel like there's 110% not enough time to do all the things that it wants you to do in the amount of time that it gives you. Oh, let's change her outfit. Much better. We can go over to her. She's voting. We can vote too. We can vote for her. Oh my gosh, where are you go? What is happening? Okay, let's just give her a hug. Like, hey, how are you? Don't leave prom, please, because you're our date. I'm hoping she just changed because she went outside and it's like cold outside. It's not really. It's like a little cold. Not enough for you to go into your winter clothing, please. And thank you. Let's just, you know, stick with our outfit, please. Thank you. Let's go and take a picture together. They're both walking very like, I think they're both very confident right now because they're walking a little pep in their step. Oh, we're supposed to vote for a jester too. Okay, I guess we can do that. We'll vote for Conrad. Grab some punch. I wish we could like grab punch together. Can we dance? Do a sweetheart dance with Alexis while you have a drink in your hand. How romantic. Okay, put down the drink. Please, thank you. Please don't be drinking that all day. No one is dancing. Like, absolutely no one is dancing. Conrad is literally still outside. Our date is nowhere near us. This is not turning out all that well at all. Because nothing that I've been trying to do has been working at all. Okay. Okay, can you guys gather around, please? Nothing has been happening correctly. And we literally have less than, pretty much, after this, it's like less than an hour left. Oh, she won! The people that we voted for won! Yeah! She got like he was like, I want to be front and center to see my date get her crown. Okay, can we do a dance together at least once here? Can we at least do that? That's all I'm asking. One dance. One measly dance. Is she coming? Okay, I think we might actually get a dance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It works. We're actually getting a dance. One thing has actually worked, but this has not been a great prom situation, clearly. And then he's going over to Conrad. It's fine. And then that dance apparently didn't count as a dance. Okay. I don't know. I did all that I could. At least let's see if we can get him to show off his outfit to Conrad. Because our date, it's not really working out too well. I don't even see that as an option. I know that it is. I've seen it before, but I don't see it as an option here. Okay, here it is. Wasn't looking at the right place. I'm gonna just try and get him to do like a little dance. They keep on wanting to sit down. Like they keep on just sitting down to talk. This prom was a bust. This prom was an absolute bust. But at least we got a bronze medal. I mean, it was something. It's better than nothing. We'll go to the after party with our friends. I don't know how he's so close to this person because I honestly don't know who that person is. But we'll invite our friends that we had with us at the pre-prom situation. I was also hoping that maybe he could have like a little romantic connection with Alexis since he does find her attractive and it was his prom date, but Sims, of course, had other plans. I just wish for once something might just, you know, turn out well. We'll say she's our favorite. I want him to see if, oh, now he can show off his outfit. Look at my after party outfit, or after prom outfit. Okay, we're gonna do a bold pickup line since he's feeling confident. What are you doing? Oh, we're trying to have a private moment here and we have someone. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think that worked out well for him. How embarrassing. She did not take that well. Oh no. Can we do like a smooth recovery? I wonder if just doing like a regular flirt, would that be okay? Or is she just not into us? Is she not into Hunter? I think she might not be into Hunter. Okay, ask about her preferences. Maybe she'll tell us her preferences. Can you get up off the ground and tell us your preferences? Can we at least attempt? Okay, let's attempt to do a romantic ride with her. We're trying so hard. She's not really. Okay, she's willing to do that, but she didn't take a flirt. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it was something he said, or the way he said it. Maybe it was awkward. Hopeless romantic. Hunter had anticipated the cuddle carts to be romantic, but he didn't realize the effect it would have on Alexis. With flushed cheeks and a coy smile, Alexis looks like she might want to take the next step into a relationship. She closes her eyes and leans towards Hunter. Could it be that Alexis is leaning in for a smooch? Or is she just resting her eyes as a reprieve from all the sights and sounds of the attraction? Hunter has to make a choice. Does he commit and meet Alexis halfway? Or does he pull away and try to de-escalate the situation? I think we're gonna shoot our shot, go in for the kiss, see if it works. Hunter decides the risk is worth it and closes the gap between the potential expectant Alexis. Success! Alexis was definitely thinking the same thing, and the two have a lovely kiss that could potentially be the start of something really special. Okay, maybe he said something weird, and that's why she was like, that's a really weird and awkward, Hunter. So maybe this is the start of a budding romance, potentially? But they have no romance. It says that they gained romance, but they don't have any right now. I guess we'll take it slow, you know? He's really tired, so that also probably isn't helping him trying to flirt. We'll try flirting one more time and see if, like, anything could... I don't think she likes us. Apparently we kissed, but she doesn't actually like us, because our friendship, I think, literally just went down a little bit right now. I don't know if this is working out too well. We're just having a lot of awkward encounters. I think we'll just call it quits before it gets a little too awkward here. I mean, luckily there's no, like, complete negative sentiments. So I think we'll just cool it off for now, and maybe we can try to shoot our shot later. You know, maybe, like, send some, like, flirty vibes towards Alexis and see how that goes. But, you know, it's really late. Hunter is extremely tired and hungry. So we're just gonna, you know, call it quits now. Okay, so we're just gonna have him eat a little something, and then he can go to bed. And it looks like everyone's starving, apparently. How lovely. I'm probably just gonna send everyone off to bed for the most part. I know she's hungry, so I don't understand why they don't take care of their needs when they're by themselves. Would be really helpful to feed yourself. You're acting like you're sick or something. Just go to sleep. Everyone off to sleep, please. Okay, so everyone is awake. And so we're just trying to get everyone to an even playing field because everyone's a little bit of a hot mess right now. But obviously we're going to focus a little bit more on Hunter because we don't have that much time left with Hunter. Okay, we're going to go on social bunny and see if we can kind of send off a little flirtatious message to Alexis and see if that kind of can lead to anything. Hunter said, I'm thinking you would be a great pillow fight partner, Alexis. How about it? That's a little weird, but that's not very flirty, but, you know, we'll take it. We'll send some friendly text to our other friends as well. Your style is everything. Teach me your ways. Well, yeah, I'm happy to have a friend like you. And last but not least, Maureen. And we're gonna call Conrad because I feel like he should have a much deeper, better relationship with Conrad because they've known each other for forever. But for whatever reason, their whole relationship has deteriorated. Oh my gosh, she can literally send a flirty text to Conrad. No, we're not going to do that. But we can send a flirty text to Alexis. We're just going to throw like little flirty stuff towards her and see how she reciprocates it. Hopefully she likes it. And honestly, you know, we'll shoot our shot with Maureen too, because at least he finds her attractive. So if it doesn't work out at all with Alexis, then at least we might have Maureen. Because I don't think that there was anyone else that he found even remotely attractive except for those two. Oh, okay. It says I see you're in a good mood. Maybe we should hang out and grab a drink. You guys are far too young to be going to a lounge for a drink, but you know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get out of the house, go on a little date kind of vibe situation, and see how it goes. If she rejects every single flirtation or and all of that stuff on this date, we are probably just going to close the chapter on Alexis. It was fun while it lasted. It didn't last for very long. Not even for like a second, but hey. Maybe Alexis just wants to have a good time. She doesn't want anything serious. I don't even see her. Did she ditch us? Because that wouldn't be the first time that this has happened. Yeah, I don't think she showed up, but I'm gonna have her come. Because she invited us here. So she needs to come over here and we're gonna see. I mean, this honestly is kind of the worst place to actually kind of have a date situation, but I mean, we have this area here. Did she say she was coming or not? Okay, so it says that she'll be right over. Okay, it doesn't seem like she's coming. So what we're gonna do, we're trying way too hard with Alexis. Alexis is clearly showing that she's not interested, but we're trying our best here. We're gonna go to a different spot because this isn't a really good spot because it's like literally like snowy. We can stay in San Myshuno, but we'll go to like this place. Or isn't there? I think there is a place, I think in Oasis Springs, that is like a teen kind of spot, but we're just gonna go here instead because we're not gonna try and do anything extra with Alexis because we're just trying to test the waters here with her. She's giving us hot and cold. 1 minute she's rejecting us, the next minute she's kissing us. 1 minute she's rejecting us, the next minute she's asking us on a date but then not showing up. So we're just gonna play it by ear. We're gonna go over here and sit together, claim our room. Okay, and she sits on a completely different couch. Lovely. We're just gonna go for it. See, okay, oh, he got rejected. Majorly. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, how about we ease in? But then like they're all cuddled up. Craziness right there. Let's just have some chit chats. Hunter's just really popular because now Conrad wants to hang out with him. Conrad, unfortunately, we're gonna have to say no because we're in the middle of something. So sorry. I wish we could just ask her if she finds us so attractive to see if we should even be bothering. Okay, every time he tries to flirt, like she like literally is walking away. Ma'am, can we sit here just for a moment longer? You are the one who invited us out to town. I think this might be our sign that Alexis is not the most compatible. But let's see if we can at least flirt. But she is very uncomfortable. And then she keeps on having this heartbroken... I feel like maybe she's just getting over a relationship and maybe that's why she's being all topsy-turvy. Yeah. You know what? We're going to cut our losses. We're done. We're over Alexis. We've tried and we've tried and we've tried. And she's just not, you know, vibing with us. So we're going to cut our losses. But... there's always other fish in the sea. Maybe it's just not the right time for Hunter and Alexis. I'm going to still have him go and send a flirting text to Maureen. Just to see. I mean, we're not gonna, even if she like calls us and like is wanting to go out on a date, I don't know. Well, we might. You know, we have nothing else to do. What are these teens keep on wanting to go to bars? I don't understand, but who am I to complain? There's literally nothing to do here. But, you know, that's fine. Let's come over here. At least she showed up. You know what? She's already doing and being so much better. And she leaves immediately. I hate this. I don't know why the Sims always do this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But again, at least she showed face for a second. Okay, let's try and sit here together. And they also don't want to sit next to us. Okay, let's order some drinks. Order drinks for the group. Let's order a little root beer float. Okay, at least she's sitting next to us now. And she also has a little heartbroken stuff. Are all these girls recovering from heartbreak or something? Okay, can you get out of our conversation, please, sir? I wish there was like a little like area that wasn't raining that we could like have a private moment because everyone is butting into our conversation. Can we come over here and have a chit chat? Oh my gosh, is she trying to leave? All these people want to ditch us every time. Maybe Hunter's gonna have his moment when he's an adult, because clearly as a teen, these girls, let's just go for a little flirt. Just a one little singular flirt. See how that goes. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Like I said, maybe Hunter's time is when he's an adult. These girls just don't appreciate Hunter for what he is right now. But I'm really curious, like, did they find Hunter attractive at all? Or I was hoping with Marine that like at least we have like a solid friendship so that maybe it would work out. But even she was like just not vibing, and now our friendship is dwindling. We wasted our day trying to go out with girls that wanted nothing to do with us. But at least he's not too like distraught about it. He's still feeling pretty confident. Don't let your confidence waver just because you got rejected a couple of times. Okay, all of these guys and these kids need to go to bed because it's almost midnight and they're still wide awake. It's a new day, chaotic as usual. Kids are headed off to school now. Well, one thing that we can do is we can also start preparing for the rest of the week. So biggest thing is obviously the Fentric Fair happening on Saturday. So we don't have a cow. And it's a cow and milk competition. So we should probably get another cow. And then it's the twins' birthday on Wednesday. And then Friday is Hunter's birthday. So there's going to be a lot of birthdays happening. And it's also Winterfest as well. So I might age the twins up before Winterfest. So I think we'll age up the twins tomorrow. And then we'll have Winterfest, then we will have Hunter's birthday, and he'll be an adult and be able to do whatever he wants. So that is the plan for the rest of the week. I think I'm gonna have him get on rodeo and actually train him on barrels and everything. Okay, so I guess we can get a cow now, unfortunately. I'm just tired of the animals because they always, either Grim takes them away from us, or they choose to run away themselves. Okay, as soon as Hunter gets home, he pretty much has to go to football. Hopefully, maybe this time he can get some sort of promotion, but it may not happen. But there's like nothing else we can do to help like push that further, because he's not going to be able to complete his aspiration. Because we need to level up one more time. And like that's only the first part of his aspiration. Okay, Hunter brought home Brianna, which, you know, was probably not the best idea because you're literally leaving in 2.5 seconds, but, you know, that's fine. These guys can go ahead and get their homework done. Oh, he's far too uncomfortable to do his homework. So you can take a nice little bubble bath, and maybe that'll help you feel better. Emmett wants to chit-chat to his sister. That's fine. Hunter is back from football with no promotion or anything. Lovely. Loves to see it. Is he at least close? Okay, he's at least close. So there is potential that on his last or his next day, Wednesday. What isn't that Winterfest? Yeah, so he's not even gonna be able to go. Can we still make them go to school? Well, anyways, we'll have him go ahead and do his little football throwing so that he can go ahead and get that done and over with. He can do it with Brenna since he invited her over and then left her. Her name is not Brenna, Brianna. Okay, clearly this isn't her sport. You should not be getting mad at her because I mean, we're just gonna try and like settle everyone down, have them get dinner and whatnot. I don't think he's even done his homework. Oh, he's far too uncomfortable, so it's pointless to even try. We'll just try and hopefully maybe he can get up early tomorrow, but he can go to bed after that. And pretty much everyone else, these kids aren't even really tired, which is crazy, but they can all go to bed as well after they eat. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the food away as well. The Hunter has gained the lifestyle of single and loving it. Hunter has literally given up on love too. How unfortunate. I want to try to get Hunter a girlfriend or something before, but I don't know if it's in the cards because, like I said, he's so picky. He's really picky. There was only 2 girls that he liked, and neither one of them were willing to reciprocate anything with him. Hunter, you might stay in that single and loving it lifestyle for a while, unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. Of course, this broke. And so we're gonna go ahead and fix it. I totally could just replace it, but for some reason, there's just something in me that like feels the need to repair it instead. But everyone is going off to bed and going to sleep. So I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here since we are going to be having a birthday party tomorrow. And we are going to have Winterfest right after that. And then it's also going to be Hunter's birthday. So there's going to be a lot to do in the next little episode of Lucid Legacy. Poor Hunter has had a tough time. He had a not so great prom. He tried to shoot his shot with the only 2 girls that he liked, and it didn't work out too well. But hopefully, before he ages, or you know what, eventually, at some point in time, it will be Hunter's time for romance and love, but it's just not right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Lucid Legacy, and I will catch you guys for the next one. Bye!